Hello, now I know this isn't the usual angle that you see me at, but I wanted to talk you through my basic face foundation. I'm pretty basic. I've got 2 eye looks that I do for everyday makeup. So I'm going to show you how I get kind of the rest of my face ready for that base, featuring some beautiful products from the Skin Wardrobe. Okay, so I've just pulled my hair back away from my face. I've already got a day cream on my face as well, a moisturizer. Now, Catherine from the Skin Wardrobe, one of her tips is to let the layers sit. So whack your moisturizer on first, go eat your breakfast, then whack your primer on next, which is what I'm going to use. This is amazing. This is the Ginger Dewy Glowy Primer from Make the Make. I can't get over how much I love this primer. I didn't used to believe in primers, but this little puppy has made all the difference for making my foundation go on smoothly. So I'm going to use my little palette, which you stick on your hand like that so you don't get makeup on your skin and then on your clothes. Amazing, hey? So then you just dip a little, like half a squirt, dot it around your face and whack it on. Okay, so you can see there's a nice dewy glow with the primer. Now, ideally, again, you'd give it some time to sit. Now, this is a step that is, again, new to my makeup routine. It is some concealer. I just don't use concealer because I kind of don't know how. But again, lovely Catherine kind of gave me some tips. So again, with my palette, I'm just going to take, now this is the same shade as my lighter foundation. We'll talk about foundation in a second. So you just dab a little bit on, again, on the little palette, and then you kind of pat it out evenly. And apparently then you just go on the inside, on the outside. A little concealer brush, and then you just, again, kind of work it in. So I've just used a combination of the brush and my fingers to blend it in. It is still a little bit visible, but we're going to put foundation over the top. So the idea of the concealer is just to brighten under the eyes, potentially cover up any spots and things that you want to. Now, foundation. I have 2 shades that I use that are a kind of a shade apart. And what I tend to have is I tend to find that I use a lighter foundation when I'm fairer, and then if I tan, I need the darker one. So what I almost end up doing most of the time is mixing the 2 together. This again is Make the Make. It's called the Vitamin B Flawless Filter Foundation. I love it because you can kind of, you only need a tiny little bit to cover your whole face, but you can choose the coverage you want. So if you want a medium coverage, just put a little bit less on. If you want a heavier coverage, you can just go over it again. So I'm going to whack a combination of these 2 shades on my face. Now, again, the key to the application of this, as suggested by the lovely Catherine from the Skin Wardrobe, is, so you've got it on your little face palette there, and again, just dabbing it in different locations around your face. And then you get your foundation brush and you kind of, it's called stippling, you stipple it in. So you kind of push it into your skin. Around there like so. Flat brush. Let's go. Now, don't forget to take your foundation down into your neck and get that blend just right. See, I probably could have gone a little bit with the darker shade as well, but some bronzer will fix that. So see how it just, I love the blend. It just blends in so beautifully. It feels really flawless on my 42-year-old skin. The sun's coming out, so it's kind of changing the light on the video. Okay, so base done. Now what I'm going to do is add kind of some texture and some contour. Again, I'm not a beauty expert by any means. This is all new to me too. I've got a couple of mirrors that I'm playing with as well, so I'm looking in different directions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, this is a new product for the Skin Wardrobe, the Shimmering Highlighter. I love, you might have seen these before, like from different brands and things like that. It's a beautiful, like glossy, shimmery kind of liquid. So basically what I do with this beautiful little highlighter is just add a couple of drops on the places that I want to highlight. that nice kind of cheekbone vibe. And again, I just get my fingers and pat it in. So the dewy look is quite, I guess, a look right now. Just gives you a nice little glow. So you can see that beautiful subtle glow there through my cheekbone. So that's a little highlighter, and you, like, people do this in different orders. So again, I'm not saying this is the right order to do it. You might then add, I love this trio palette. It's got the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter, but I do love the blush. Now, again, this great little brush, as directed by Catherine. I use one side for the blush and one side for the bronzer. Little blush, just tap it on to the apples. Tap, tap, tap. And you can get your bronzer and do a bit of a highlight. You can even do a bit of bronzer around your brows, etc. So that's kind of my basic, that's my basic base before I add one of my two looks. Now, I'm 42 years old. I don't have young skin, but I've definitely found these beautiful products from Skin Wardrobe, mostly the Make, actually all my products are Make brand, are a really good base, really good for my older skin, but also good for younger skin as well. Catherine at the Skin Wardrobe is an amazing skin expert. She really wants to help put some great pieces into your skin wardrobe. I'm just going to add my highlighter again, double down while I've got it. This is actually a bronzer brush, but I use it as a highlighter. Again, bit of extra glow through the sides there. So yeah, that's my base. I'm going to do my eyes and come back and show you the final look, but that's my beautiful base. It's really easy. This is kind of like an everyday skin routine. I've got 3 kids under 7, under 6, under 7. And this takes me, less than 10 minutes to get done in the morning. So I hope that helps a little bit with some basic skin makeup everyday routine. Watch back here for the final look. Right, so here's my everyday eye look. I've just also added the Make Lipid Lip Balm. Now it looks quite brown in the bottle, but it's actually a beautiful soft kind of pinky tone as well. Gorgeous shimmer, nice and soft. Just adds to the kind of pinky eye that I do as well. So that's my everyday kind of makeup look for going out, seeing clients, that kind of thing. I love these products, the Make foundations. You can see I've used so much of them already. It's such a beautiful product. All the products are listed below in the blog. I hope that you enjoyed that non-beauty blogger, how to do your everyday makeup for a 42-year-old mum of 3. Any questions about any of the products or anything, pop them in the comments below.